God will deal with them. God will deal with them. Because we relations are made about. As I was starting from my ego, who come one we as a city. One friend never ate me. Or in Sassia, one for one. Mama, morning. See, what you are that is one man wrong. I will fight for them.
Yeah, friend of Ken. Say, I'm before and to my Ken. Yeah, any interest, young to Abba.
Okay.
You hear no?
Okay.
You hear Ken so.
The delegates near to Maken.
Yeah, Montomakin. One to Amana, a brother and a
okay.
Because say Nankasan, MPP Nana Ban, the Oma say, oh man. Nana Ban, Oma say, yeah, that was
so you're the Bawumia bar.
Yen Tomano.
You're the Ken bar.
You're better man.
You're the Bawumia bar.
Yen Tomano.
You're the Ken bar.
You're better man.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
That is his Achilles heel. His problem, that is, it's unsurmountable that he is too fair to his detriment. If you would not say,
yeah. So with this kind of judgment you've come out with, assessment you come out with, is he then poised to become president? If at the primary level, he couldn't. Primary level, he couldn't. Then how can he take the bigger picture more if he doesn't have that go get it? You know, that the characteristics you're talking about.
Oh, yes, but the characteristic, don't forget that Alan now, if he's now going solo, he's his own boss. He's not going to take instruction from any chairman of the party as to what to do and not to do. So the man is now self-sufficient, and so he wants to go and he's following his vision or his dream. That is the difference. He has got no party to tell him what to do. So he's like an entrepreneur. And, you know, Alan is naturally a trade-conscious man. He's an entrepreneur. He's got so many good things, but I have to tell you, Alan never got good spokespersons for him. Look, Dr. Reku Brebe invited me some time ago that he wanted me to really go and speak for Alan. I said, I've been in Alan camp once, and he dismissed me. And I didn't take it too harshly because I'm related to him on his distant side of the family. That is his mother. Alan's mother is a younger sister to my grandfather, you understand, who is called Mrs. Victoria Tremantin, but she's a well-sin. So when I was with Alan, I was the only person who did not take everything, you know, down. I was an editor for a paper called The New Vision, and we found a way to project Alan. And so I disagree with so many things. And I'm sure that most of them have found me that almost everything I said have come to pass. I have said something. Alan lost the opportunity in 2007. That was the best opportunity.
Where do you place him now? This whole new movement for change.
The movement.
Afro-Frontal, the whole nine. What's your assessment of that?
I mean, you know what? I mean, Afro-Frontal is a very fragile animal. I mean, the wings are so fragile. And I'm telling you, why Alan selected it is something I can't believe it. You know what? This very man used Afro-Frontal, this man called Blamieza, right?
Yeah,
and I'm sure people did not go deep into history. We are there. He never got any good thing. And so Afro-Frontal, and I was thinking that Alan would be even color conscious. The one he took is not beautiful. He should have taken the one with so many colors to attract you. He took one with brown and black. With all due respect, I don't really love the symbol at all. Afro-Frontal is a very fragile thing. So the enemies of Alan would say that, look, when you even use it as an analogy, the man has taken the wrong thing. The NPP came with what? Osuno. It's so strong, it makes mistake. Alan could have come with a lion, anything to roar or to do something. Afro-Frontal, I mean, docility and everything are beautiful. When you are docile.
Having said all of that, do you think he stands a chance or he's making a protest?
Alan will not win. No, Alan cannot be a president. He will not. No, he'll not win it.
You say he's not going to win it?
No, he can't. The structures are not there. Look, you need structures to win because...
Is he have enough to know that I don't have the structures, I don't have the base, does he have the constituency? What is urging him on?
Look, I'm telling you today, and I'm saying it, I don't have any apology. The man to beat is Ken Agyapong. I have said a long time ago. And you know, Because I respect Alan, I have decided not to speak in public. But I spoke to some Alan candidates that I'm telling you, the man to beat is Ken. Believe you me, everybody knew that everything would be skewed to help the vice president. Now, that was no doubt. But when Ken beat Alan, he told Alan that he has lost the pecking order. Surely, Alan has lost it. It was the position he had that persuaded him that it's not going to work in the party. And as I told you, Nana doesn't like Alan in any way. Nana doesn't like Alan, quote me. He doesn't like Alan. And I'll give you reasons that Bawumia will not win the next elections. I can bet you Bawumia will not win the elections if
so
NPP...
you say, for example, you're saying that if he does become the flag bearer for the NPP, he can't win the election?
Look, NPP is in opposition. As we speak now, the party is in tatters. No, excuse me, what message has the vice president brought? He has got no message. Everything digital. It's not putting money in people's pockets. So they did pretty well in the first 4 years with the free education. But Nana was stubborn. They didn't want to really realign the thing. Look, I got my son in school. You saw school uniform for my son. I don't need the money. We didn't need it. They should have used the money to sponsor people who could not, and to make most of the school day school so that the people would attend schools in their community. You don't get somebody from Bompata to move to Accra, to Achimota Secondary School. Yeah. You buy him a bucket, you buy him look, it's not going to work. The idea is good, because I have never liked the idea that the Northerners were having free education. When I was a young boy in the 60s, in the early 70s, I was in Tamale. I attended Tishigu Anglican Primary School with A.K. Fuseni, the former member of parliament for Tamale something. Look, I was with him. And I never liked it that the country was simply very discriminatory. We can just tell that we should make some people pay school fees, others should not. And believe, I'm telling you, statistically, it has been proven that the poorest community in Ghana is in the central region, not in the northern region. You understand? So we'll talk in those perspectives, but I tell you, let's go back. Alan cannot win the elections. I'm telling you, he has not got the structures.
If his camp calls you, because honestly, talking about he has never had good communicators in his team. I think I saw on Joy FM somebody purported to be a spokesperson for Alan, and who was talking, this guy, where's the vim? Where's the energy? Can this guy be a spokesperson for a party, a brand new party that is hoping to change Ghana? So let me put that aside. I'll reach out to you right now. Say, Kuku, my dream, you will be my best spokesperson. I want you to be on my Afro team to help change the course of Ghana. Would you?
The French will say, jamais, never. Jamais. No, never. Not for all the money in the world. I would never go into Allah. I wish him the best. But I'm telling you, the man to beat is Agyapong. My heart and my mind is for that man. And I'm telling you, I got calls from Alan's camp to tell me, Kuku, you are a wizard. I said, what is it? I said, I predicted that Ken would beat Alan. And it came to pass. And so we sometimes give trouble. I'm not a clairvoyant, but I'm telling you that we can know things.
How are you going to call it now? Now, let's say you are saying that the election has been skewed, and so Bawumia is supposed to win. Now you are saying you can't lose sight of the vim of Ken. How do you call it? Do you think Ken is going to pull a surprise? Or
I tell you, Ken will beat Bawumia. And you see, there might be another split. If the party does not make it so transparent, I tell you, NPP is finished. Because let me tell you something. It is there. Let's call those mysterious phenomenon. I'll give you an example. It's been proven that substantive vice presidents hardly win elections. I'll give you. Atta Mills was vice president to his Jerryship, Jerry John Rawlings. In 2000, I'm telling you, Kufuor beat Prof. In 2008, the vice president was Aliu Mama. In his own party, Aliu Mama got what? 146 votes. That is 6.39%. Nana got 47.97 and Alan got 32.30. The sitting vice president could not even win primary in his own party. And you tell me today, how can Bawumia beat it? Bawumia cannot. Bawumia is finished. Now, what the NDC is doing is that they are so smart about it. NDC is trying to support the NPP to nominate Bawumia because it's so easy. Look, I'm telling you, John Mama will just cut through like butter. And I'm telling you, so many people will be pipped. They might not even go and vote. You know what I would advise Bawumia? Bawumia should learn from the American experience. When Obama was president, Biden was vice president for what? 8 good years. And then Mrs. Clinton jumped into the game. She said, you go. And Clinton lost to what? Trump. Then after that, Biden came. And Biden beat the man. You have to really wait. The Americans were the first to say that there is no need to go beyond 2 terms. I think their first president was called Dwight. They gave him 3 terms. And they said, look, you don't need 12 years to really do this job. So the Americans came that if you had 2 terms, no matter how popular you are, you shouldn't go the 3rd time. I am advocating today that a day must come. We must make it a 1 term for Ghana, but make the tenure 6 years. From Jerry John up to now, the 2nd term of the president have been always a failure. Obama didn't do too well in the 2nd term. It is part of life. I can explain. Other complacency sets in, but I'm telling you that the NDC too have a big problem. John Mama is not saleable at all.
He's not what?
John got a lot of baggage. Look, I'm telling you today, if Agyapong leads the NPP, he will beat John Mahama. I'm telling you today.
Let me make sure that I've gotten this right.
Yes.
And not an if for you. You are saying that definitely Bawumia is done with. He's not winning.
Look, Bawumia can beat. He cannot unless they rig it. He cannot beat Ken. Ken has a message. Look, I'm telling you today.
What if one second, what if at the November 4th, after everything, Bawumia has won? Whether they win or not. If that's the final answer that Bawumia was the one who has won, what next?
And that is why I'm telling you that, we would all die, but we would not commit suicide. The issue is that the Ken's camp is speaking to the delegates and telling them one thing. If you make a mistake in November 4, you can't change it in December 2024. Look, Bawumia is what done. He's finished. Look, the NDC are playing back all this thing. What did he do? Mama is incompetent. They are playing back. You got a shattered economy. You got a government that is really under what allegation of corruption. This is what they used against Mahama's time. Tell me, look, Ken Agyapong is the only person who has not served in government. Alan served in the government for almost 7 years. And I said that Alan left the NPP or left Nana too late in the day.
Wow.
So Ken is the man who is saying,
"I'm getting exciting." But as you know, the more exciting it gets, the more I have to take a commercial break. So let me break. When we come back, more. The
KSM Show.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, you got a government that is practicing.
The KSM Show. The KSM Show.
When they're trying to eject them, what do you expect? Have the king of hard talk in the house, man. And you're saying something very, very interesting. You say that the November 4th primaries, you don't see anything else, but Ken is going to emerge the winner.
Oh, sure. I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
You see, the message is good. The message of Ken is so enticing. Look, it's so beautiful. Bawumia has no message. Tell me, what has Bawumia told the public? Tell me. You yourself, ASM. Tell me, what message has he brought to the table? Nothing. No, nothing. We are reeling. We got a minister of finance who is totally useless and is still at post. No, excuse me. I mean, you got a government that is practicing nepotism. Excuse me. Take somebody like what I call him, people who have not been voted for. Dankwa group. I mean, are we kids? No, I'm 64 years. I have seen a lot of things, but I'm telling you, Nana has disappointed us. I'll give you something. Look, Kwame Nkrumah was a doctor of letters. He didn't go far with us. Jerry John was a pilot. What did he bring? After Jerry John, we got what? Buzia. Buzia was a social anthropologist and economist. What did he do for us? When Buzia left, we got man, a diplomat. He didn't do anything for us. After he was called a doctor. When the doctor left, what did we get? Jerry John came back. After Jerry John, we got Kufuor. Kufuor was a lawyer. What did he do for us? When Kufuor left, we got Professor Atamels, a lawyer. What did he do for us? When he left, we got John Mahama, a communicator. What did he do for us? We finished, we got a lawyer again. We got nothing. We need an entrepreneur. They are the people who build a nation. You don't need doctorate degree to build a nation. We don't need it. We want a man who is pragmatic.
I just think
do the job.
Somehow after this thing is aired, you may get a call from Ken. When he calls you and he says, Charlie, I was listening to you on KSM show. I think I need you in my camp. You're going to jump on it?
Let me tell you something I haven't told the public before.
Tell me.
I had a program with Kenny Agyapong in 2011 on Netune. It was entitled The Entrepreneur. And Ken really showed to the world how he came by his wealth. He's been a taxi driver in Bronx in the United States of America. He's done odd jobs. He said he got his break when Clinton really asked that anybody who's living in America without good papers to really streamline, to regularize. And so he was working with a law firm, and he had a lot of people he went about, and he got some commission, and that was the beginning of great things. So I said, Ken, you know what? You can never complain forever. The Bible says that the Lord himself liked the Jews, but he got annoyed with them because they're always complaining. If the NPP would not give you any position in the party, one day, sponsor yourself and then lead the party. That was 2011. It has taken 12 years for Ken to really do it. I wasn't part of his idea to really say it now, but I think that he's always said that. I have been inspirational to him. I have been spoken to him about politics for 11 good years. He has launched it, and I sat in my place and I listened to his message, and I tell you, the man to beat is what Ken.
Make a Japan man, make a pre drum, you jump fat. Me to go to Salan or Twaba Mobia. Me can Japan me dram at Twa. Me ko Salan or Twaba Mobia, take Ubi Kukutia and Yamadia. Would you catch yourself about this? Cotto. Would you have a Missimiso? See the Macan, me, my Macano, the Minan for my 30 be a tenor as a Bapa, so do agro. Women now can jump. Second, Japan ma will be no sala kotoba. Selesa la kotoba kotoma mahama. Mena makacho se sabela mena mfo nya.
Na for 30 no.
E burukura. Ye tim boss ala gala nyina e ka je kotoba ni straighter. Ye kotoma NDC. Kre Japan ma because de bia se ya na ma afro kwa de se ma afro de mbre no hwe. Furugo kwaso tete. MP no.
Na ma no wo nsa.
Ono die. So die akọ jire ni pasa ko bia he. Obari ba na yiri beja no si na obari correct no yiri beja e kana fo mpe no correct da bia ipe hu ena me pa chaw e Ohene ba ena pa chaw e pani ba ena no wo se adwuma no kale po so ba sa ni nyina be tu be twa me obi be ka se o pa ba 20 o kasa sa no masa kale Japan me ka chiri prin obi tia ye obi tia ye he wo na ba ye ofa ai Kenya se road e kwan no we atie no so na ba to se kwan fa so ko Kenya se no okwayi ho wo ba no je wo ko no awese de kwan wo ba awese ba no wo ba e ko nkan kwata ni TV no so se asanfo madim ho ya papa ade ya asanfo so me MPP mo tu aba ma MPP for pama mo kwan pani o akua nipa do say bet eku atimo about 26 wa iba do say
na wonji ni so say
akufu ado pay yesen obeka kirewo obi ti habo sika ohunu asana month aba ne sika onya no etiche akufu ado pay habo for the cost of the go no sika obi nya connection ya wonya no etiche akufu ado project ne month sani man we on just here enu nti no mbo mama ba no dan so obeba say Ghana for mbere kura ga pe no kura wo ya de we sei unwie woko me nua ba ya a se nko to aso no oba no so asate ye we sei ade kura na bi no yo one first can to do akoto ade nti a enye me ma ba na e sha ase waka ne sei poto na enye ba na sha ase no wo ye we ni si Ethiopia ena we si Ibadan yesa ena maka bom abra Ghana ha de ya wo ye na obi ayi mo ja wo na se wo to aso no se enye party na ya ena me nko ye na me kakate store so ena ofa nje di se we na ye me ja to no se mfie du se party ni za ma ya this wo man ponten ko ko edwa o mo start ye NDC atame star na start ye we abako we ebu kura agu ebubu agu
na duaboy no na ya na den ti na se bia wo
bi na make je say nyansa no a ewo mutirim ne say akua wona wo sha ase enti wona wadi sika enti maba wo ba na sha ase agi hu contract agi hu sika enti no wo want me na me maba
o meto aso
we no the same as the command just we white we red maba me to aso ba me do the emergency wo na wo de en masa go see the same thing me see you me betume na France aba enti da bia Ghana fo mu nya sika da ye de share we na so ye ya hu ne di ho so but mu nim
abuja ko menya tama bi ameni di tama ba mi dia di ja
na Malaysia
na ma hu se o ka na wa brand no ye ni Kennedy Agyapong for president abuja ko me ma to Showdown ba ko pe bibisa no ntia ama nani aje hu fe bibancho chairman ana what brand o car Showdown
dem brand the car ama Ohene Agyapong and say as the dondo okasa as a Thomasun.
Okay.
And we have been consistent for the past 10 years. Means on kind of some konechi maybe can influence by money or something like that, you know. But can't say we can't no such abanachi no because for antisa. And you say it bless or kind of way. And we see and I'm branding the cam because of Ken. Or a harmless person, the pronounce him. So I say, or a businessman what said the way. Come on, sponsor I can be able to obey.
I said, and you want to make
yes. As I said over there, and they say we have not been about any politics. Okay. If you say a Kufuadoba, what can somebody one district, 1 factory, 1 district, 1 million, and somebody that didn't be. But Obama no disappointed. It's no we have not. So I say, and you say a businessman Abba. If you are professor, lawyer, woman Abba, you so. So I say, the take away chum yam. Only say Bank of Ghana, Abba 60 billion Ghana cedis. No, I also the individual be am control. Yes, so I say, Bank of Ghana, and you need professors me akuli for economist and money class in no central market school da e so mo tell the university school you probably 6 what here in am okay no central market o school da otomoko dele what here me school o kada na Bank of Ghana ade banche o ba the other banche na photo na no anye aso da enti wo anye and now say the why on ko appointed the camp when it was Boka. Boka Ghana on the outcome. I don't know how to move Boka say. Never sent a penny for me anymore. Omoji number. Among why such as him. Among you number of day. By now, of the time the full day, instead of the phone that bread. You sick and tired of the day. A 2 and a half for a moon, a film now. The first one is a 2 hour. You will come to the point, the push. The second drink of boiling my make a crack, and some of the same name of the few. So I say, if you're not going to play Shandia, but when you're not with you, the 40 Tamano, if you're only the food of the best one is here, as millions of talkatives. All the country, let's say, Yankasa, or the kind of as you feel once another. I want you professors here, and not going to be on here the pride, on a street boy. A street boy, live about on your Yano or no complaint. That Tony more street movement, but a Kakoma or to come and say, such as a Yakufa or no, or Channel Chessy. But I don't know. I'm not going to take a call. Such as a couple of when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And you bring before the kind. A trade aspect, not practical. Such as a channel there, the chain will say, as I did say. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose us. And now it's a near 3.8. Right now, they talk about 12 series. And somebody never can be. So I said, only message beyond. If you're not the same, press up the four, and a one economist and what, and
we to say Alan free or free mono. Our original for independent. They have MPP. Say, Oman Traba Makena.
Definitely, they have MPP. But I have a Agyapong.
I didn't hear.
Oh, now see any intimidations. Of course. But here the point is not part of the intimidations. I don't know money die. And you want Korean is that they are Okuma Lampo. The pardon I won't die now on Travel. Now I'm on Unipa. So, anybody, you can't say, sincere. I don't know what I say. Come on, you know, be a couple.
Who did you say, Canada, Japan, Baby Dra? A quiet contractor near Jato. I just said, we are going to Japan near Jano. Now, police in India can only 2 cities. Me part of Canada, bless who to say, be betting a year.
8 years ago. This man has been consistent for the past years. And he's working. It's not influenced by something. They want money, then a contract. Ministerial appointment. If you can say, come there, now say NDC, IMF. You now can say NDC are failing. And MPP IMF. 1% credit account to say the party to money coins or the account. Also, they can't. That's why they're failing. People are kind of credit. So I said, if you're not a great influence, and say, you are ventilating the people on here. What can that nonsense interview back? Also, we have a discovery of the church. One of the interview in Qatar said, honorable, and somebody said, I can't, I know how to turn on face. She said, I'm not saying to my neighbor. As well, a presidency, open fight direction. Anytime I say, Kawaka is all to my neighbor. But I'm not kind of painting. Yes, I know. Yeah, why they up to say, kind of thing.
That is a woody manner. You are kind of a
other kinds of performance. No, I see this car, a bacteria to Opa, not too money. So I say, no, so I'm going to say, because I know this can some few people. Sure. I'm not doing ministerial appointments, no qualities, the power, maybe. If you open up Kennedy and
as a party leader, I am endorsing a candidate. One just could you and what on your wine or so be about me. I come out with no idea. What come we know what kind of Nepato. Who say, yeah, Shanty Regina party chairman, yeah, senior and be up and ask them. I want to say, oh, Unity Pepper Party.
Unity be so I mean, Tana or 10 ocean. One is Adia and Chelly. So I say, ultimately, and maybe we are so in arbitrary. So yes, our party now will drive you to opposition. Age or who could do any of that kind of stuff. So that it is also can be so in a polite manner. You can say, we don't come to talk to the radio show. Come kakra every player do but yes, you know, 20 million but your bonfire say, even now been such a be some of them kasa. Now the plan I'm not meaning I'm someone say, oh, you are passing over. Any support it over. Obi okay, only say no more to my day. I am dead because you the party composition. Now you don't do that. As and before to the be I say I am on time kasa. I didn't see her. No more you do but you do about to match them to me. Yes, because one say Sebi, We are not travel politics, and I'm sure that but as Antonio put you at the right place. What I say, anything but as Antonio put you at the right place. What I say, anything I tell you, I'm on trouble. I'm on the castle but there's one trouble.
That is, I must say, would to us MPP party. It's a MPP, and can this in a Western away, Koswa, and can hear Mahama currently become Waha. Now, to no double party, it has a big Koswa, no more Tia Mumba, you make an abundant of prayer. A consideration and the politics. Can you know about Obianya club? Yes, it will be a street man. What can I say? No, correct. We will be out in a count. Yes, but the question of the book will say a comedy idea, I will be a commodore. I will give you to media. The way experience it, the command do not penny or one of the take common I can say. Everybody was on new how the first time I do or I got only a bra of foot. And I'm going to go for. Damn, and Nawaka away from your agent, come on,
regions. Okay, I'm the first person. You chatting somewhere match. So I said, the first person. Besides stickers, me don't man the beer. Great. So I said, no, I don't know. No, we kasa. Me two different. And you do the thing now. You put them and one connect. But me the ministry cat. Said you all on Koswa. Me hand you know on Koswa. But see, me my party no. And I was oh, I'm not going so you need to have the business. I don't know. So I said, I'm going to cut on Showdown. What I said, you get free. Okay. I know, I don't know because I know ya always say, I'm a street boy. I love you getting wider. I caught. What I said, it's I'm not see what you are some say. And I say, you are doing so I know the baby activity as well.
And you're not correct. Simple dress now they are back.
Bawumia there. Me message to me Bawumia and person man message. Okay. But be my message my Bawumia. Bawumia, me say we give you prophet. But me say the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago no. But Bawumia ever say come go on the post.
Oba resign. I'm going to man resign.
Oh, Oba resign because they say Oba resign. Mama tell there. The way catch and say I call over preparation media. Also media. Now okay, a man for say why no mobile to Obama no. Oh, I mean me even. You know the attitude father nipa a 60 to aba. Nipa 60 na to aba no. Onyanya 3. Mama nya 6. Yes, Agyapong 51. Yes, similarly 50% plus 1. Good. That is why. Good. If you talk about the kind of source of the now, we plan on a politician. We are not going to be able to I'm already. So, as well, it's one of the best years. I think it's good. It's a woman here. Also, it's another first. That's all, Bawumia. You never hear you more because it's a local Google, Wikipedia. It's going to be I was saying, every day I mean, in this country, you know, it's so I be able to pass side not Wikipedia no. This or no sit down. No can say no. You are paying and on the post. Oh yes, I do yeah. What Wikipedia now not so for Google. For boy so many say like I did give. I say no say no. I call you for the no coffee. Now so be ala die ni bi. Yes, you are joking. Don't you think you are so on your offensive view. Look at him mama say he has been in the government for 80 years. Oh, did you call them? Oh, and never be said. You say, man, emotional. Oh, and this is for video. I say, I just book, and I'm a bunting. I have a first year line film, and I'm a bunting. Good. And tonight, I say, and this is for Showdown. I'm going to leak in a bishop that leak and commodity 2024. Yes. What I say. Oh, look at what I say. I mean, as a bad man, you don't need to borrow. Even you should tell you. To generate money. Now, after all, you turn about say, government beyond one other thing like I say, borrow, but you have to borrow responsibly. Look at this. Oh, okay, some no back. If you want to borrow, you will pay. Everything I raise money. You understand? Then you come back, say, government beyond like I say, borrow, or boy. I was so borrow, but I say borrow responsibly. I don't know about that particular time. Oh, if they are borrow responsibly, Like I said, that the beginning go to bro. Oh, what can say we are soon at Jewel that is cast come the all that kind of stuff. That's what I say. So I say, no bad. I feel the tell you thing. It's an community over 3 years. Yeah, and I'm because she a pop. I'm not sure there.
Let me show you any.
Let me show you.
Now we have
Martin.
God bless you.
All right.
You're welcome to Rejoice Media TV. My name is DJ. I call me social media ambassador. Today is another day, and the date is 3rd May. What? Today is 3rd August, 3rd October 2023. And now we have some few months to Showdown and the bombshell. You understand? Kennedy Agyapong Japan is still trending. It's still trending #1 on our social media platforms because yes, he's still trending because people have not stopped insulting him, and I'm wondering why MPP leaders would sit down for some people to cause mess and then blame Kennedy Agyapong for responding. That is my only challenge. That is my only challenge of the ambassador. We are in for the progress of Ghana, and the name of this program is called Ghana First. The name of this program is called Ghana First on Rejoice FM 101.7 and Rejoice Media TV, streaming live from Ahafumim and all the way to Australia, UK, Germany, and including my own village, Atebubu and Wenchi. What I say, baby, Yawo Tamalifo United in 80, who are crass or greater craft for no Muti Yankopon Inshra Mono Yamokasie. Na niamu ye ni nyina ni je ho messages no mekan so what I say me messages na mo dia ba ni nyina mekan na ne no course na ye be fa ntem yes obefa number na egu screen so no no afre na me question me bi demand your mobo but so mo ko campaign na mo ko mo campaign messages na that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, with all due respect, whoever is, I say thank you and good evening to you. And I suggest they call their campaign team to and anybody's camp. Let them call them to order. Let Bawumia tell his people that Kennedy Agyapong, we know the lion who has been fighting for MPP. The lion, that lion, hands and the mouth, in fact, the throat of an ass. In a winya almost so. Munye nipa was sorry a lion, Kennedy Agyapong. It be defending MPP party no totally. Now, this person who defended you, this person who rescued MPP, remember the same spirit is within him. Remember the same spirit is within Kennedy Agyapong. So at this moment, I suggest MPP should know more. At this moment, I suggest MPP should know more about Kennedy Agyapong. He's a man of just. And on Moses man of the age, if you don't touch me, I don't touch you. If you touch me, I can touch you more than that. About this time, there are people, they are mentors, you understand? They are in MPP, others are in NDC. Yes, of course. Whether they are in MPP or NDC, they are mentors. I just want to use my old I just want to use my old knowledge to make this example. Abra na ye work raseno mepe odi ye ma Mr. Monfancha me na brofna bam dutua ase me yesu ya na Kennedy Agyapong se abra na ye wo ye nkura ase no ye nkola no me hu se na me fada ewo dogs bi wo ho na ma all the dogs ni bi wo ho a ye ni omudi agro ye nkola no nkola yetimi ni omu de edi agro na dog ba ko bi ye friend who are you that dog you cannot play with that dog o ya akola na wo kono hwan wa ha and the other dog ube kwa kodi na agro obetimi ni na di agro but the moment ade aba ebe kono so pie no aye ne na che se opekwan ye dey akaw. MPP should know better. The leaders of MPP party should know better. Call Chama to me, who knows Kennedy Agyapong war. Call these MPs, these ministers, that if they are supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they should go out, say what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will do, his policies, and that is it. Omonka normal Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betimiade aye. Infantry, and I think that one will serve them better. It will serve them better. In my view, it will serve them better. Yes, because every week we Kennedy too quite and my culture say Kennedy will be a information be a beba my way mono. Me see information said the pare. Aye, as some way there's no doubt about it. I'm not saying that is not having message information. No, all the police they report him and they're not correct. A police phone report it no. But Kennedy Agyapong no, the name Kennedy Agyapong no, the way he rescued MPP party, and the same way he's fighting for himself. He is in his cage. And in the followers, now Kennedy is a lion leading sheep to a battle. We, the youth of this country, we've become sheep because the leaders have made us toothless. We don't have teeth to fight. We don't have that charisma to wake up to fight for our nation. That spirit is gone. It is gone. We've replaced that spirit with selfishness, corruption, and money. And Kennedy is restoring those things into the youth. And people have not been smart enough. I'm not saying you are not smart. Some members of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia have not been that smart. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, currently speaking, is a lion. He's a sheep leading lions. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a sheep leading lions. Yes, he is so humble. He doesn't want any trouble for himself. And I know people are even pushing him. If it is yes, that one is fact. It is true. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no pushing, and they are the tigers. Now, there's a saying that a group of sheep leading by a lion are more dangerous than a group of lions led by sheep. And this is something deep. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the gospel truth. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a sheep leading lions. Lions like Chama other people, Adomaku Bafi, and those people who were fighting for MPP, including Kennedy Agyapong. And now, one lion decided, now, no, where you are going, how dare you? A sheep, that is our meat. You leading, if you are doing so, then I will lead. Expected Chama could like JFK, so much, like my Buno, like Chama, Yamabi Shirawati, I say. Chama, Yamabi Shiraw, what my Canadian Brengu. Aye. Watch they say we are matured. Watch they say that you could be the president of Ghana. And yes, we need a stand or one stand. He has where he will vote. Actually, he cast a vote. He cast a vote or Tonaba. Now so what is so ye penya? Penny dear manti. Nasa someone oba. Now who penny a woman. Where the care could you and we a referee? What could you and him say? I am support you? They made them in Fahon, me support you. na se nipa na omo kwa akona wo ye leader wo da o ma na asem ene JFK ebetimi asore hwen na akọ kan Agyapong office Alan Chen chama utu betimi akwa na ye mbie ne tan kora ihu so wo bakora ye mbie no voter now timamufo na hu se dabi enkrofo ye disika ena omo pese omo kata so enti na omo ai sika ndi madibi because the we are more grassroots for pabre die ai ne ekoso ne de utimi se MPP grassroots na omo bro omo bre like on a more serious note omo bre enti aya enka ultimate nkana kese ultimate nkana kese because your party okoka abeya asem yenkoti asema JFK akan
yifro ultimate nyisa no mini fro abla ade na wo ye na wo sai it's from national region constituency no ye penifo na your party nim de it will be quite support no kra me nshu se be ya kasa me ya be. Imagine say original chairman when you nanim a kabon say you nyina ye frofo bi obi an kasa but so when you wenima what about frame what mean frame I saw this me kind every say menum ti era na chamati or ye the press conference because di be but so ko dia the meaning ni asem on that should have been the poster of everybody say me I Ohene so be penny on. And I didn't na esefata so you. No maybe wa opese wo ye pa ba wo hwe ba bia wotina da bi ba bia mti die wo die ma menya abotre na me man kwara ye. Se bia obetime tu omofo. Na penny no so atiesim bi. Ebe no what metu. E bia do pesa kwara ye omutimi nyi ni ya. Oh, da be tifane sa. Oh me ko isi he and now let maka or kwa and yeshe and yenye bibiano. Abato. Oheba one vote back up. It is Sabato. And see, Nina said, Yina ye journal. So November 4th, Yokwe. Me, it's not about whether Kennedy is right or wrong, or Bawumia is right or wrong. Adenimo Akoto. For now, dear. Say be made them kwasa be penije say me da from krokro mu na me no bia nanti what ade no we ebufuo pa say mitimi chita make camera chama. I'm looking at the bigger picture 2024 elections na wakoto no na me dwene ho ente no beto general secretary obi ya ade wonka na general secretary as we week wonka wasem menya week o nanso so to me na da manum a me dwene ho no me ndi nipa ba akofo achi enko primikru china no mencho let ma yimu nyina mo die free party ni hana ba kwato aba no say nipa ne 20 yes e pedo dey obi yenko asem kwase so ewo but there be a we are not in normal times so when we need first and our second term fine and the obetima ya win but we see breaking the 8 breaking the 8 means say for kwase april ninje no tanet here.
Yes, that was Justin Kodua, JFK. Like, so fantastic because now JFK program ya krobetimi afra baso program ya looking for Kennedy but he can talk like obetimi afra kasemu no akase oh chairman niamo ye ade na mom sei mon correct wa ha. Yes, Justin Kodua betimi afra ba enkohwe. And is going to serve a perfect role in MPP. But can Chamahuntumi call this? What Chamahuntumi call Obisabima Bawumia? You see, on to me, a fair, because when they came through no power, ni support, aside the bill box, was in a post vice president, I did not call party, the whole regional party office. We sika wom Kennedy sika wom we sika wom obi sika wom. I don't know if Bawumia money is part of it but me eden aba Bawumia county Bawumia so sika eden ewom na say ye call piano Ashanti region. So Woon to me is not just a small boy. Woon to me is someone who is leading a very huge number. Because and a decider, Ashanti decider. And obey the afraid of you to. So I'm expecting MPP leaders, and it is so sad that I heard an ad down kwa Kufuado na oko Kufo Honina Kudin Komo, but Okudru Hono, Nenimana a former president, Esufilimu. Ntina akwakoyaro ho se mata asenti utimi se enkomana ya course ni na utimi se minisi Showdown komo ya ntino mu enim se edian ombetie Kennedy na the moment obeka Showdown bia na mo friend discipline committee ayin as vice de ko kan bia emfre no emfre no agro ya dise kokko fobo no masa unua ni ma forget to unua ni mpande abo emfro to nua ni ma bo no bebo panse empase ma to nua ni ma bo no obebo nanso passe pa de ye empase enye den emfa ma ma mini kan fa menchia enkomom enkonkoma ma Beatrice all the way from US baby drew Ghana na ene no wanya Beatrice ande na che se ohwe ni moto ma bebi a information wo bia no ode beba na ode amaken nti se ken kan se bia me se mamo mba eme kasase wanye na asem na okan nye no kro because information ye hwe peta tekrema awona bono akroma na biwe na kusua wono to a hwe wo hu ana ma Beatrice so hwe no boto ma information bia wo eden wo hu ti na de ana che sa akro na de kra wa de ase enti ye beto aso na mum obetimi afre na obadwumadi no so 0240778682 mo Facebook no mo hwe na mo subscribe na mo share information wa de ase YouTube so call Mko YouTube na mkohwe oko YouTube Rejoice Media TV misero ayan wa subscribe dia mai o subscription na boost your moral what I say subscription na boost your moral na nena kasa na wonse makache se me babia na ene beto correction ama onabo kran Japan anura obi this de ma onabo kran Japan ene ye behwe se obi susu betimi ayebia nti enche kura ye be donate ye to susu agu kan Japan ye nkasa keke sen to susu agu kan Japan na accounts mu na watimi atofo no na VAT no ye kwa woduru ba bi kura wonum gya no wona bo ye ndum gya no why yesero nyesa wodum na hwa na nkrofo be bitu ba atere no man for town nti wodu ba bi VAT no ndum gya no ya ye beto diesel no ko hotel bia so abekọ no okukudura bitu ya ho ka ebedi hu djuma enti bebi am boss Mr. Rukus wo bia so nyamehya Rejoice FM for so na me pa chat for ye shemo boss honorable ni campaign no we exclusive crowd what you say ye be lunch bi ewo afo na so honorable be dra afo a Rejoice FM 101.7 DJ me no mechi honorable 101 the number ye be chi no and decide no me question me say mo prepare questions no to ho cause questions in the I don't know me push no more but me relax kakra me push on abo more ye de on abo be call your mother radio station Rejoice FM na ino on abo akwa kodi nkomo bibia is set nche craft flyers in bed be ba bontin na on abo ni mu ahafo adwuma hodo any companies e wo ho ye sanso craft authority site wo ho so what you say chese normal wo ememu no enya fedi akrokra enye fedi agro nti wana bukran Japan obabedura yebema na highlight eno no so ne emem cashew brand na wo ho no emem ni Ghana ha babia airport di kan ba na light so tim edi kan eden e ba nti mem ni gos na mpatam die ye wazi oyi ye wazi oyi what you say enti muntamu chuku afofo amamun lusu hope na ye de honorable ebeba nti questions no free next week ko gina me start na maji na yakeka no masie ni na che interview na ba so live and what Khaled na che say hwa na yeden ye kono na sada no bombshell na kasa ba yeden ebp nti sisi ni mesere mo ona abo be kasa mon kama no ntum Bawumia camp yi ona abo be kasa mon kama no ntum so wan kan wan ntum a sa papa no ntokwa na ode ko Emamo ewe NDC no me pacho he hasn't changed. He will not change. We wouldn't want him to change, and we don't want him to change. We don't want to see him changing like Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Anka yebomi bebu pa, and I think I will be the first person to criticize. And I don't think he will change, because at this moment it is about Ghana. At your force, uti ona bokasema ya obi wonumu what who say paying for esisa Ghana sika both MPP and DC. Ayi omunyina ka ho both MPP and DC omo sisa oman sika edi to dan wa bruchire na ministers na ebisa omo so omo ma wan omo dom ko bruchire general secretary bi mo omo wo ha both parties ni mpanyifo bi omo deda omo me pa cho mo mi so omo yere mo wo hin omo ko campaign mo hu omo mada na nsen na GM ne baba ako boy kro no obobo na nsen ana wo ko ba bia na odidi GM achi kakra nya sa anka GM kra ne bakra nya den endi na chi. So what I say, but GM ne Kennedy na tin say omo ma no, yes, they think they've started doing those things, and GM ne baba and so sometimes he used to, he loved daddy so much, so to be no na chi kakra apart from omo bisa even Alan kra unim ne ba unim Alan ba unim ne yere. You don't know. You will never know. These people are on the rescue mission. Kennedy Agyapong is on the rescue mission. Say obeje Ghana mesremo. Nsema o kan nyina adia Ghana for how. Nsema Ghana for how. Noma kutia Ghana. And always say Ghana first, Ghana first, Ghana first, Ghana first, Ghana first. Na tie for mo menkyere mo bibi. Ana na beto bom share kakra. Ai. Ana beto bom share kakra. Say maka che say me attack any individual. We don't attack individuals. We just say what Canada Agyapong can do. Yes. Ana me attack obia, but yemhwe ni say MPP party no more history and no more trend. Aya na mo follow. Na normal mo follow ni say ye follow why na che party no. Why na party history onim. Why na party no say ye ka say ye bibia oti party na se na oti party mba no so ede ase. Eno na MPP for no omade to omaba. Entina eto da bia Alan resign ye redraw ye the ma ni former predecessor aye Nana Akufo-Addo, the current president. So I'm fam man Nana anka ne ka say nka Nana ntimi anya president. So what I say, because of his vision free researchers nti also resigned the man. Na yenhwe di say fast forward no. Kennedy obia na obia ka kire no ahye ne nkom say obeba abe president. Omasha comes over abe president, so he should work on it. Now listen to it very careful. Entina Kennedy has started eye ho adwuma. Na enye this time na Kennedy eba. Enti se obehwe a Kennedy nye president. Nancy the whole Ghana wadi mpanyimfo na chiaye campaign akoba bia. Anya ono kwa na ekọ wadi mpanyimfo na chi akoba bia Ghana. Ni tosu mienu se mpanyimfo no kwa akoye campaign ono Kennedy Agyapong ena omoma oni mrantie eni maboawa eni young ones, the youths aye kind of perform say the youth no Kennedy na omoma na engage omo because one Kennedy Agyapong no failing ai onye that person dabi ukoko hu no na se wote ho a wanhwa wu hu no because ohye normal nika ena oti ni baby masa normal dress na ohye Kennedy no normal dress na ohye. So what I say, enti se wonnim na wonye den wu hu because ahwe why ti se kosi pon no obeda nte won chen ba wu hu no. Sana Kennedy nitie, he's just a normal person. He just speak as if no say na wote obo bia. So what I say, Kennedy no for respect to bia ne die no enti obi wo a sebi onim Kennedy no ai Kennedy Agyapong obi wo nhwere nim no na kora na meka no obi wo nhwere nim Kennedy enti ayana amanfo be kan ho asem bone Kennedy to say ba obi ho nimu no obi okrompo waka no ho asem obi na aka mo ate na unye hu no as personal one on one say wa share nsem wa share Kennedy tem da bi kura anya nche nsem da unimu no woni ne nyanka sada oye feeling enti obru ba bia entertainment ye den ewo ho eni ti na mo bo onwom obi a wone master Kennedy Agyapong okura wone master obi a wone master ena sa akode obo onwom se yempe party sembia yemfa nkrofo bi ti se kwaku ba akone Kennedy Agyapong so enti omonni mu no da anya ne ena omba be den omba bi hu no so hu da de no enti Kennedy no wa build no ho si but no within them they know say Alan eko na so ko preview Alan brako agya Agyapong akoto and those people in the party, they understand the party ideology, they know the party history. And Tina Kennedy is omukuya. But along the way, and a Christian council, I make us a Christophobium painful power woman catch and say, hey, honorable, offering 50 bread, did Aqua more my Ghana. Aqua tia party. Ako edi etie NDC wow party omo ya de boni a oka na ye nim the type of politician we don't know your type of politician because we political party as a politician you are interested your first aim is to fight for your political party and not in otherwise fighting against your party. But he said, no, I am serving Ghana. And he has been consistent. I am serving Ghana. Until the corruption crumple corners are on ye. The only time I order tea no kakra. The time I Akufo-Addo, a man for you now you say, they will never let Akufo-Addo sell power. They decided Akufo-Addo will never see power. Back then, until Obi Kraka say Akufo-Addo ontimi nye president of Ghana da. And no na say John Moka say Akufo-Addo obu kromo di begu hwibaru mu amana ba be the president. Now I am going to the point. Enti Kennedy are building one see but enkrofo no be kaye and also so kokodu enti say mutie ba bia say oh one I'll vote for vice president because not because he's an ordinary, but because the man is competent, the man is what? Brilliant. And he was right. Vice President is competent, brilliant. But here is the case. How can chiefs at you for muti wait and conquer? I was a making conquer na makana kitu. Ebeye na Ujany owa ho brase. Wotimi akuntru ajata eni asebo. Ujany Nanado with all rolling. Nanado na me say obi no obetimi aka speech ase Nanado Ghana how. Nanado no your Kwame Nkrumah you best man o Kwame Nkrumah ya ifro no ni agya fatia fata Nkrumah na Nanado na Kwame Nkrumah best man o enti sa papa no he is brilliant, he has African mentality, he's so powerful. Even Nanado omatimi aka na no anu atuma how much more Bawumia na Kennedy hu say there be ni nkrofo ye omatimi up and Alan doesn't have that charisma to stand against it. I'm the Alan alliance from and my man can just say Kennedy Agyapong information be baby owo Agyapade book na NDC for be more publishing ko Twitter be hu bi Kennedy no nyan da na ya no or Macau. One thing about Kennedy Agyapong people don't know is this. Say Kennedy no be dealer. He will not just come straight to you. Say what your information when you have evidence. No about so one can Kennedy 1,000 years pass information about Kawamoko wako on country. I just say it is against the nation. Now, untumi Only Kennedy to say. And think of being ponas or be Dick Kennedy at Tama. Well, lawyer, yes, oh, Najuma could have feeling say, Abro been a kind of was in a Juman with Jayana. She says, Abro, sir, a lawyer, no, near Juman yana. I would to Miss Near Juman. Abruano, Abra Casanamunti. As a man, our kind was a lawyer, no, near Juman yana. Yankuti near Abruana kind.
And if they are pressed for you in the Kuma. My one to me, and this have problem in your Nadiaba. One no nama a lunch Martin at no. Second, the ma, Kumasi for you now, but to MP no. I'm an NDC for. Mamma, I did my frosty. Rosemary Cusigan. You, Mamma Rose, young shape. Young shot, I didn't teach them say. Say Allah or qua. Can I do a because I didn't when it's in the sun or what can they point. When the beach say. Yet the beach say, yet the any twenty so. I am sending over ye commercial phone, Yabako and DC. And I'm saying, Kufado pan and Bawumia in Penny Beam. And I'm saying, Kufado yen, and one about Mia Suba or Brabe. Shakumasa Yaquine. Shakumasa Yaquine. Shakumasa Neyamo bro. Yaquine, you know, say. What Kufado would be a tower chair, your door, and himself baby be my Yaya agenda 2024. Shabra ye braye, a wakunyao. She nanti and nanti home. A banning in our best saying and MPP say ya. The future my wound to me. Chema wound to me, and this have problem in your Nadiaba. One no nama a lunch Martin at home. And not such a wound to me, ya munti any radio. Sa a lawyer pam as a fine one, what by Chema wound to be TV so. Sa one and a Juana Sayana. And then the Numuka Sentinel, when Yajuma, and what the about them went to meet radio so. And what did the Canadian Japotam, and what did it what they saying, Alan Swatem. When they one better so, Lydia say, Alan Martin, Canadian Agyapong, second Agyapong, so a 4 crown, sat some Kufado Oban, Sanana, and Professor a phone, because a Kufado Oban, yes, and in Sadi, Kufado Oban, you can simply so, said the Ekagu. Canadian Agyapong so no sa said the year Kufado sa na ye Canadian Agyapong
o se lawyer no na djuma say ana na ni mu kasa nti wonye adwuma nya den enye na ya atake obia ba na ememe kire aka akogina kusi ni say Kennedy hu sasa ade no eno hu se Ghana ha no empanfo no bebre mu MPP mu no ya NDC mu no omunya Ghana sika na omu biewie sika na omu de kwa bruchi no makoto dan no mosisi adan wo like omu ntimi nsi omu makoto dan wo no mo bia adwuma wo ho no omu de sika na kogu bank wo ho no omu de omu ma na omu busuafo nyina ya den ekonti asem si Ghana ha se kim obedwana ko Kennedy Agyapong business nyina wo Ghana afi mo huni ma Kennedy do Ghana no asem si ne ya Kennedy Agyapong obi anim kura woni matewu factory obi kura be sheda di jaga eden akwakotum Kennedy Agyapong steel plant obi kura be sheda di jaga eden akotum because entokwa eden esi on paper panasem so what you say enunti ena ma nani abre na o say no, this is not the kind of country I want to live. I want to leave a legacy, have a black mind, have a black man spirit, the spirit of Africa that revealed to Abraham Lincoln that there's African vision, the vision of Africa, the vision of George. You go to Google right now, type the vision of George Bush, the vision of, let's type the vision of George Bush. Yes, the vision of George Bush. Type it. Not it. The vision of America. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, who type here? Who say, why should you choose? Oh, okay. The American Christian Organization. Mepe link in the atohabamo. Eho, and omodi also they who say African goals. African goals no. Omo ababe yachere and say Africa may be develop aye kese. I just say you be the true son of Africa. Someone who love Africa. Someone who think Africans are able, capable, and willing to do it. And that is the mind Agyapong has gotten. And say Nyankopon di wo ye bibia. This is what happens. Oh say Nyankopon ye obia. Oyo tumfo what I say. Nyame yo tumfo oyo kokroko. Nti say Nyankopon hye ne nkom na se obema bibia sia. Wo hye da ma amanfo no title squeeze you. Woni ni ntia. Nyankopon pese wo hu atamfo. Enu nti na nipa kora to da bia ahoche timi bawo so. Eto da bia obetimi adakom na menim ebia wo so wetimi serve for 2 weeks dry fasting. I have been able to stay for 1 week without food, only water. I survived. Me fon ye die anya fasting na me na aduane na me nya ni sika na me ni to aduane for 1 good week. Then another 2 weeks for Gary and kwa wodi gari anopa and you know what without sugar. You understand? So 3 good weeks dry. I want to be say san ade chi a sa ade san e chepa ansa na ade achi. Nyankopon ma we nyina toto na ode ashawdin no wa rolling like a lion. And the situation bi ba wonye den unsuro tama na ntokwasi omokoto aba Kennedy Agyapong omoba beto aba na mempese mebo mpeso ani di but sa MP no amo sa area ho no ninua ede Kennedy Agyapong se wonim na so oba area ho a ono ebeku Kennedy Agyapong one no nkrofo beku Kennedy Agyapong na okan na Kennedy se ono kra wo oba without bodyguard and 2 plane and oba bisi kumase na fa car and call eho and okoye. Guess what happened? Ne ma mete se Kennedy etuka all kono no si ye Kennedy ubekumi oduru kwan so a okoye a all ba no my friends say Kennedy o ma me yare e emergency okokudure na ma me yare efrem MPP hunti Kennedy Agyapong ne ma me yare ewu samra na mbema ni party ni mwana na amanfo ntimi mpia na Kennedy na ekọ ba bia yenko obi meni ye interview se Collins Dauda empesu aso saa ho no na ba bi omo kura timamufo no te a mo ye NDC fokro mo ntimi nko Kennedy Agyapong etimi ba besen ko ho enti me ba cho David awoda sere so na watimi aso jata ni ma bie ni sei na wate wabie na no aye abo na firi ni nsem na waku jata no ewo Nyankopon di mu no se woni ni kwa kushia. Do you expect that David to play like someone? Oh that be me ba ta ni yemfa enti na okodu omodi akotare ne hye ne se me pa cho ye nhye wakotare wo hye wose da bi wo di mu odurodo Kennedy ba bi do na omo hye ne a suit wose da bi chairman suit ne mu oduro wo ba bi se Kennedy akwa hye suit. Simple person, a businessman. He live with vision. He's thinking about Ghana. He's thinking about the next generation. He's thinking about the youth. And to some people paying for will be ya. At this moment, they shouldn't wait. And Ramit is a regional minister, F.R.A. Nanka as a regional minister, no. Nanka also can be so. Kennedy, I can't answer dia. Mpanyifo ni beden ebet na ase akasa dabi wose se Kennedy nim tumi ji a listen se Kennedy Agyapong nim tumi ji a onko asen of enkonkoje ho seat ni nyeden emro mo na mi bi se wo tama na no mo nyante asen of ni asen central mu no anye Kennedy Agyapong na no o lead ana asen north asen central asen ho nyina na ye NDC 4 seat Kennedy Agyapong any team kokoji says seat no edima MPP up to now. I think they would influence from 2000 to 2004 one term, 2004 to 2008 2 terms, 2008 to 2012 3 terms, 2012 to 2016 4 terms, 2016 to 2020 5 terms, 2020 to 2024, how many years? 6 consecutive time. 6 consecutive time. Atifo yenye ko kakrana yemrana yemato jumedini so. Enti se Kennedy kasa. Kennedy Agyapong kasa no ni ye oka. Ye twa ye ho abasisi. Ye twa ye ho emra sisi.
Whether you like it or not, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong with society, I'll say it. Whether you like it or not, this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong with society, I'll say it.
Yes. So, someone study Kennedy Japan sha. A prepare on beko rally. Anytime they go on rally, anytime they gather youth, he is the one, the true son of the elephant, to remember the youth that there is something we represent. Now, when was the last time Bawumia called baby out to say auto or son home? Maybe so we will video now and send me. When was the last time but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni team a call baby no moto Obrumankum Jafadani Osune chini abwa. When was the time? This is the spirit of MPP. Anybody that has been part of TESCON obekaiwi enti so mu koduru wa niema omo bekasa ehu efiri omu ena isa anyum na omoto. When was the last time menyi ni se onokura wonim to me ba cha Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onim no monto ai so onim to ampa cha fa comment bra na enhwe wuzu se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enyum no onim to ana Obrumankum na onim to ye misa na enhwe se onim Obrumankum to a onim to ana me pe obi obekwa akwakire no, because that is the sign of the elephant, and the song that has been embedded with spirit of courage, spirit of fearless, the spirit that can speak atete no na ye kwa akwa na hu se ye to ndwom sa eti se Kennedy be kasa Mr. Takra was say choboy na twam ladies and gentlemen na twam ye kan choboy enti obestati obese choboy na akofo ni nyina age so yey choboy. That was what they were doing back in the olden days. And when they sing these songs, it tells them, say, they represent a certain animal, a certain kind of tribal, a certain kind of religion, a certain kind of spirit that is undefeatable. And for that matter, when you're speaking, the spirit should pass through you to speak. As at now, I've not seen Alan singing those songs. As at now, I've not seen Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia singing these songs. As at now, I have not seen even Chamauntumi, who is leading the team, to sing this song. All that they are singing is yeah Bawumia beba. I know, and I also. Enti Kennedy chere say your tradition e wo man mu enti Kennedy Agyapong e de ni nimidie eni ni woni mu no e keka mabunu no bom na mabunu no so penisa say wo say ye do ye man, and that is why the youth of this country sorry, and me call business field bi na me ko dro no bisa business run say chairman me as you say business cause also ja ben the normal debate go sa am say na ba yi hwan eko o say na wo so DJ wo ye journalist wo no wo so hwa wo we school 3 years ni wo hwa adwuma ben aban ben ne ba boy na am say chama wo bisa me question na mo nka me so dey nka be say me bisa, because if you ask me this question, I'm the wrong person to ask, because I belong to Kennedy's camp. And also okay me dey se Kennedy aba chairman mento aba, because another di hwamo what asema wakam we echire bibi enti mesere mo ye nuamo ye papa mo ye leaders amwo MPP mu maamefo emrwafo obi bia bebi a wo bia no enye nisa se ya ma betena ha na me kasa dabi ye Ghana ye me na wo ye wo ya babuna enti mesere mo manu mo kan chom no mo register Kennedy wa we ne awie na me de beba bia me nya ne dai mu so da ya interpretation adoso timi ya na ma cheche na ma family na ne me de be ma na me de ama na ani so ade hu na me hu ye no na aroho si MPP mu ne se ye koto aba no ye be yi nkrofo be bredin free abon no mu nkrofo be bre no mo complain se ye yi omudin afri abon no mu na mfiti ase no ye to aba na afri anopa kusise mo be tere ho ne de na Bawumia nkrofo bosi afi asem obi e kan se Bawumia we ne de MPP co position ankora isu mpanyimfo so bia yedin yeto sa na ehwe na Kennedy ede anigye firi baabi na oba so mo menko ne awe ne na mrantie etudi Kennedy achi afede na DJ Ike na mani anchi na mo se ya nya adwuma nya den amrangu enti November 4th enye easy amanfo ambebro amanfo abibimo yesere se Nyankopon fa ne intervention mremu nyese bi mo soso de omon kwa betwa so nanso so ne yebesi biara Kennedy ebawe ni enti se wo hweme a me ma